Have you ever been with a woman that squirts? This is gonna be a good video. Why? Because I'm going to cover what women actually feel when they squirt, and you're not gonna believe this, but it gets even better because I'm gonna cover not only how women feel when they squirt, but also what percentage of women actually squirt based on my experience with partners. And number two, what is squirting? So I was inspired to do this video from another video that I saw from Rena Malik. She has 2 million subscribers on YouTube. She's a urologist and pelvic surgeon. So keep watching this video because it's going to get juicy. All right. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kane. I'm the Silver Bachelor. This channel is 100% dedicated to dating advice for older guys. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and the notification button because I'm dropping video every day. All right. So first, what percentage of women actually squirt? Now, there's a lot of different numbers being thrown around there. And based on the sexual partners that I've had in the past, I would say 5%. That's basically, when I ran the numbers, just random, when I'm thinking in my mind, what percentage, basically 5%. Now that's been my personal experience. Maybe you guys have experienced that more. By the way, drop a comment in the comments if you've come across more women that squirt. And also I wanna find out, the ones that are squirters, what are their nationalities, okay? So on my experience, the women that have squirted were a Latin woman, white woman, and a black woman. So that's been my experience, but I wanna hear from you. Okay, number two, what is squirting, okay? So I made a bunch of notes. So if you see me looking off to the side, it's because I wanna make sure I cover this perfectly for you. So squirting is the emission of fluid from the urethra during sexual arousal or orgasm. And you might be wondering, well, what is this fluid, okay? So the urethra obviously carries urine from the bladder. Now, under the urethra is what's called a Skenes gland. Now, Skenes glands are only in women. And what happens is that the Skenes glands during arousal, this is in theory, though, the Skenes glands during arousal start to fill up with some fluid. And when there is an orgasm, the muscles contract and put pressure on the Skenes glands, which forces that liquid through the urethra. And you might be wondering right away, like, okay, Silver Bachelor, does that mean there's urine in the squirting? Yes, there is a small trace, usually, of urine in that squirting. Some women squirt a little bit, some women squirt a lot. But as I mentioned, basically what happens is these Skenes glands get pressured and pushed from the muscle contractions, which pushes that liquid through the urethra, hence the squirting, all right? So now on to the third thing. And the third thing you've all been waiting for is like, what do women actually feel when they squirt? So there was a group of researchers from Sweden, and they decided to do some research on 28 women that self-identified as squirters. So these women revealed to them, based on the way they conducted the study, of 3 different types of feelings that they have when they squirt. So number one is they feel a sense of amazement, a sense of sexual awakening, this kind of euphoric feeling, right? Like, oh my God, this is like, you know, a next level, I'm outside my body kind of experience. Number two is some of them feel a discomfort or a disconnection. So not exactly positive. And then third is some women feel shame. So they feel like, look, if I'm going to squirt, it's going to cause a mess and I'm embarrassed. And look, I have a quick story for you. Is one time I was dating this bisexual woman, and we never had a threesome with anyone else, but she went off and had some play dates with some other women. And this one particular woman that she had play dates with was a major squirter. And she said that it was a production in terms of preparation in advance, because she couldn't just have sex with her without first laying down towels and preparing the space because of how much liquid she actually gave off. So that covers this video and the topic. I hope you like it, but I also want to hear from you and feedback in terms of what your experience has been with other squirters. Like, are these women like squirting a lot, squirting a little bit? So, by the way, the three specific women that I've thought that I can think about that were squirters, one of them was a heavy squirter and the other two were kind of light squirters. So leave you with that. Thank you for watching, and let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll see you next time.